Hey, have you checked out the book yet? The Comatose Adventures of Lenny Rose? It's available at Amazon.com or BoomerAlley.com. It's gonna make you laugh.
And now, a Boomer Alley video.
Well, Boomers, it has been a pretty rough week. You know, like most writers, I have a muse. A spirit guide who supplies me with ideas. A sprite who inspires me. And I like my muse. We have a pretty good working relationship. I mean, you know, it's not perfect. Over the years, I've had to get used to the fact that my muse doesn't usually come up with an idea to the very last moment. So, you know, it's not me procrastinating. I'm just playing solitaire for all those hours because I'm waiting for my muse. What else am I going to do? Now, my muse is the same as every other muse. They get 2 weeks vacation in the summer and 2 weeks in the winter. It's a standard muse agreement. So she gets to go off on some muse cruise and I get to spend 2 weeks with a temp. Now, some years it turns out pretty good. You know, I might wind up with Shakespeare's muse. That's what happened when I did the celebrity colonoscopy video. Now, for those of you who've seen it, I think you'll agree that it's fairly Shakespearean. Now, on some years though, well, like this week, I got the muse who inspired Rhinestone. Remember that movie with Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton? Not my favorite movie, but still, I decided I was going to be open-minded. I mean, I realized it's not that easy making a Sylvester Stallone comedy that's as funny as Stop or My Mom'll Shoot. So I just decided that I was going to have a little faith. Because after all, that's what writing is. It's an act of faith. You just have to trust that the ideas are going to flow. Okay, so I'm waiting for inspiration from the temp muse. On Monday, nothing. Tuesday, nada. But on Wednesday, I was having lunch with an old friend, and he told me that he, like a lot of boomers, is unexpectedly back out in the job market. But he wasn't worried, because he said, you know what? He's always found a job when he's needed one. It's just an act of faith. Well, that's when the muse whispered in my ear, great idea for a Boomer Alley video, acts of faith. Bingo, I got it. Because right now, there are a lot of boomers back in the job market, and a lot of us are having to readjust our finances. This really is a time to have faith, to know that everything's going to be all right. Okay. So I go home and I'm ready to write, but nothing is coming. Now, with my regular muse, I wouldn't be worried. I'd just be playing solitaire, knowing that things are going to eventually start to flow. But with this temp, I don't know what to do, because it's midnight last night and I'm still staring at a blank computer screen. So I decided to confront the muse. Okay, so where are the jokes?
Jokes?
Yeah, I'm a comedy writer. I'm expected to write jokes.
They didn't tell me about the jokes.
Yeah, well, you're my muse and you're responsible for inspiring me with jokes about acts of faith.
Okay, a priest, a rabbi, and a minister walk into a bar, and the rabbi has a frog on his head.
Just stop. She doesn't understand. I need something that will show people that even though so many of us are having to reinvent ourselves, or we're dealing with illness, or just that life isn't happening the way we had planned, that doesn't mean that there isn't a plan. It's true. And no matter what our new goals are, achieving them is going to be an act of faith. Like getting through this video.
Lots of luck.
We'll do a rerun next week, and the week after that, my real muse will be back, and everything's going to be okay. And whatever you're going through, just have faith. It's going to be okay too. That's what I think. Visit Boomer Alley and let me know what you think. I'm Marc at BoomerAlley.com.
It's Boomer Alley, love.